Well, we went out this morning and tried to test fire and do some work with the Centurion bullpup shotgun. And lo and behold, I get out to the gun range and I realize that I don't have a memory card in the camera. So, doesn't matter anyway because everything kind of went wrong right from the beginning with this gun. I thought with the two pistons that putting the one that didn't say heavy load in there would function a light load. It didn't. And in the interim, taking some light trap reloads, one of them was leaking shot. In other words, the case was worn and when the crimp was there, it went in too far or something, and shot was coming out of the cartridge. And I guess I inadvertently loaded one, and as you can hear, there's shot in the mag, and I believe it fell down into the action itself, down where the trigger was, which created a huge amount of problems. I couldn't get this gun to shoot, function with anything. The magazine would jam and double feed, and eventually I set it aside. I went and fooled with the other gun, and eventually when I came back, it would also get a dead trigger. That was another weird thing. Let me see. I would get a dead trigger. So, the other problems I had with it, once it eventually I picked it up the second time, eventually got it to work and it would fire some shells. So this gun, as is, with the low-powered piston, will not fire light loads or the Fiocchi Defense Dynamics light-loaded double-aught buckshot. This stuff here won't function in any of the semi-autos. I had this Federally stuff, and this here is a give a velocity. I don't know who made this or where it came from, but the other three shotguns, granted one was a pump, but the two semi-autos fed this stuff without a hitch. This stuff would double feed and act up in both this gun and the other. So I don't know about that. One good thing is this Pro Mag 15 round magazine. I put like 5 rounds of the Rio buckshot in here. I put it up in this. It did not drop out of this, and it did kind of function. There was a little bit of feed issues, okay, but then again, I could have shot stuck in this action. But this did not drop out of the mag well when fired, and I did get a few rounds to function out of this. There was some feeding issues. But like I said, there could be problems with this. So what I'm going to do in this right here is I'm going to disassemble this. I know there's going to be shot in here, so we're going to take the mag apart and get the shot out of it. And I'm going to pull the gun apart and see if there is bird shot in this weapon. Got the floor plate loose. And yes. Okay, and as you can see, there's our bird shot. So we had bird shot down in the mag. So I'm just going to clean this up and get the mag back together, and then we're going to pull apart the, I'm going to dump this out. We're going to take the lower receiver off and see if we have shot down in there. Okay, getting the lower half off, I took the lower half and 3 pieces of shot fell out from it. So yes, we had shot down inside the action, which probably created the problems with the trigger and some malfunctioning inside there. If it got into the whole long mechanism in here, it wouldn't be good. But after taking it, it appears to be, there was 4 pieces of shot in the lower. Quick examination of this. Doesn't appear to be anything stuck or jammed in the action. So I'm still going to take it apart, but obviously we had the loose shot in there and it created a problem. So all I'm going to do is give this a quick clean and then we'll try to take it out again. Now, like I said, we've already known that even with the light piston, so this one has 2 pistons. I don't understand what the heavy load piston would be for, or what, you know, what the deal is with that. It seems to fire most of the, you know, regular powered, overtly powered 2 3/4 shells with no problem. And another thing, this gun is heavy and it does recoil more than the other shotguns. Okay, that's one thing I have to say about this. You know, this thing was recoiling pretty good on me. So I'm going to get it cleaned up. We'll get out again, and this time I'll make sure I have a memory card in there, and we'll test some ammo on this. But so far, no light loads. Okay, they're not going to work. And like I said, there was a multiple feeding problem and everything else. So I'm going to clean this up, make sure there's no loose shot in here, and we're going to go out another day and run some ammo through it. Alright, hit the like button, subscribe, and stay tuned.